What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Muse and Bullseye 2-pack. And let's just get a closer look here. The side art there. Pretty cool. And then the back art. Alright, let's crack them open. Alright, so here is Muse and Bullseye. And this 2-pack was actually, I believe, a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. And I did check, it is sold out, unfortunately. So, I don't know, maybe keep checking back. Hopefully they'll come back in stock. Or another company or another toy store maybe will have it, hopefully. But yeah, it is really unfortunate that they make these really nice figures exclusives, but this one was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so keep checking back. Maybe they'll get it back in stock. Alright, so let's just focus right now on Bullseye here. We will review Muse in a little bit. Let's take a closer look at this guy. And very, very nice details on this guy. Love the little knives and the pouches here, and then in his kind of vest thingy. That's a really cool touch. He's got this kind of like a holder for, I don't know if this is for the machete, I believe. Although it's kind of tight in there, but I think that's for the machete. I don't think anything else can fit in there. Maybe the knife. I don't, that's too little though. But yeah, he's got that little holder. So that's a nice little detail. Love the masked head sculpt with the Bullseye logo. That's really cool. Of course, he's got the belt. Really nice. This figure, unlike the other two previous release Bullseye figures, is pinless. So that is an improvement on this one. Of course, he's double jointed as usual. And of course, his head articulation, let's see, it goes as far back as that, so you can kind of look, and then it goes forward like that. Pretty standard head articulation. This is on a disc peg, head peg, so just to note that. And yeah, new parts on this guy, the pants, the boots. He has a boot cut. Most figures, some figures have that, some don't. Most don't, I should say. But yeah, I love that Bullseye logo on the sides there. So you got the ab crunch. And of course, he's pinless on his legs as well. Double jointed. Standard stuff. Yeah, just a really nice modern looking Bullseye figure. And I forgot to mention, he also has a little kind of like a holster here for his, I believe that's for his knife. Could be for his pistol, but right there. Let's try, maybe the pistol can fit in there. No, if you kind of, I mean, no, that doesn't really work. But I believe that's for the knife. So yeah, lots of cool little stuff on this figure. As far as accessories and hands, he comes with his alternative bloodied smiling head. And this is basically the same head that comes with the other two previous released Bullseye figures. By the way, I do have both of those, and I will compare them later. But this is the same exact head that comes on those figures. It's just bloodied. That's really the only difference there. So he comes with two kind of grippy hands. He comes with the one knife hand, throwing knives hand, and then he comes with the trigger hand for his guns. And he comes with the sniper rifle. Of course, Bullseye gotta have a sniper rifle, right? And he comes with a pistol as well. This, I think, that came with the Punisher, same pistol, I believe. And then he comes with, I don't know which ones are Muse's accessories. I know the paint can is Muse, but I don't know. I'm guessing most of these are Muse's accessories, but the knife maybe for Bullseye, one of the knives, and then I think the sword, or the machete I should say, that goes in his back over here, that's probably his too, but it's kind of mixed up. So alright, so here he is with the bloodied head. Alright, let's compare the previous versions of Bullseye and see how he looks compared to this newer version. So, and I got a couple of head swaps, I got a couple of additional heads I should say, for the that came with those other two releases. This one, this kind of screaming unmasked Bullseye head. So I'm sure that's gonna work no problem. It seems to be the same head, so we will try that as well. Alright, so here he is with the previous release versions of Bullseye. And the guy on the left here is from the 3-pack back in 2023. The guy on the right is from the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure Wave back in 2017. So, you know, this guy's pretty old and this guy not so much. But they all have the same upper torso, if you noticed. That is the same on each of these guys. Let me just turn them around. The only difference obviously is this kind of piece, this holster kind of thing. But same exact torso, same exact head too as well. At least this one. The other one is different. The only thing different on the newer version obviously is the pants and the boots and the belt. And you know, the arms are still the same, but it's just a little bit different, of course, in the color. The heads are exactly the same as well. Let me kind of just bring them close together to see. They are exactly the same, just different shades of beige. And of course, he has that bloody face on the newer version. But all of these guys are, for the most part, the same. Alright, so here is the first head swap. And for this guy, he has this one had a kind of a navy blue head, so it doesn't look, you know, entirely accurate and stuff. This obviously is black, so it doesn't really match. And, you know, it's just an awkward head swap because of that. So that one didn't really, I mean, it works, it fits and everything, but it's just the color, you know. This guy, of course, he works good. He's got the same type of color, or closer, I should say. He's more black. Pretty accurate. I mean, it matches pretty well, I think. I don't, maybe it's a little bit less shinier than that one. But as you can see, this one is got that black head on that one, but it's got the navy blue body, so it doesn't really work. And then this one, I don't know, so it's kind of a little bit loose here. See? So that's a little bit weird, but it doesn't match anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But let's continue on with the head swaps. Alright, so here is the last head swaps. And this guy looks pretty decent with that black head on the black colored suit look with the newer body, I should say. I mean, the only thing I'd say is the head is a little bit shinier than the newer body, but it looks good. I like it. Not exact 100% match, but it's enough to pass. Of course, you got the bloodied head. This one doesn't really match because obviously it's black with the navy blue suit, so that one didn't really go well. And then of course, this one's got the navy blue head on the black suit, so it didn't really work as well. So, alright, so here he is with the 3-pack unmasked head. This one has the darker colored eyes. The other one doesn't. It's the same thing, but it is kind of, the eyes are a little bit lighter and the skin color is a little bit different by a shade maybe or so. So yes, that is a good match. It fit perfectly. So in case you have those, it does indeed fit. And here he is with the Man-Thing one, as I previously just showed you. That one fit a little bit tight on there, so just be aware of that. At least mine, it did. But yeah, it was a little bit tight on there. So, and in case you were wondering, this is the masked head, the new masked head on the blue shield body Bullseye, the one with the black on it. That looks really good on there. I really wish they made all three of these the same color, you know, black. Either pick blue, navy blue, or black, but just have them all the same color, you know, so they can all head swap perfectly. And here he is with the navy blue body suit. Again, I mean, it's not really bad, but, you know, it's obviously a notable color difference there. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but it looks great on this body. I really like this one better than the blue suited body. I never was a fan of just a random blue on him. I don't like this one, but this one, it looks really good. It's just, you know, you can definitely tell a little bit that it's black and navy blue, but it still looks good. Still looks good. All right, so here is the other figure that came in this pack, and this is Muse. And this guy is a first time in the line. We have never had a Marvel Legends Muse figure, so that is always a welcome sight. I really love figures that have never been made in Marvel Legends form, so that is really cool. Let's just take a good closer look at him. That is some really nice details on there, man. Really nice paint apps on the blood, you know, on the suit and stuff, and then like the kind of smeared on his sleeve like there. I mean, it's almost like you could see the fingerprints. That's kind of cool, man. That is really cool. Really nice little details on this guy. He's got like this I don't know, kind of like a binder backpack pouch thingy on his back, and unfortunately this does not open up or anything, so you know, that would have been a nice, cool detail to have, you know, that open up. But fortunately, this is not a G.I. Joe classified series. They would have something like that would open up. But, yeah, we're Marvel Legends, so, you know. Unfortunately, that does not open up. His hat also, if you were wondering, this little beanie cap does not come off. That is fixed on there. So, unfortunately, that does not come off. That would have been a nice little detail as well if that came off, but unfortunately, no. He's got his suspenders. That's pretty cool. Nice details. He is pinless, of course, double jointed. Head articulation, that goes pretty far. That is also on a disc peg. Oh, kind of had that out a little bit, so okay, about there. And then forward, he goes about that far. You know, the ab crunch is kind of a little weird with the what do you call, suspenders on it, so you're not going to get a whole lot there. Of course, he's got his butterfly joints in there. That's really cool. Always a welcome to have butterfly joints. Legs pinless as well, double jointed, standard stuff. Yeah, just I really like this figure. Very nice Muse figure for the first time in the line. So for accessories, again, I don't know which one was Bullseye's and which one was Muse over here, but I'm pretty sure the bat was Muse's. And probably not the machete, but one of the knives. I don't know if it's this one or this one is Muse. And then I believe the axe was his as well. And then he comes with he comes with a kind of a trigger finger. And then he comes with the hands for holding the knives and axes and bats and all that. And he comes with kind of like an open hand as well, and of course the two fists that are on him. Oh, and he comes with the this is really cool. I like these like kind of little unique accessories. His spray paint can, that's pretty cool. Would have been nice if they had like a one spray paint can with the like shooting out the mist stuff, like a little plastic mist or something like that. That would have been a nice little cool detail as well, but that's kind of a little bit of nitpicking. But alright, so there you have it. That is the Muse and Bullseye 2-pack, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Again, it's unfortunate that it's an exclusive. I mean, this is probably a very popular pack as it's sold out, but, you know, I'm not a fan of figures, especially first time in the line figures going as exclusives. So that is terrible that Hasbro did that, but hopefully it'll come back in stock. But as far as would I recommend this? Absolutely, 100%. I mean, Muse is a really great figure. I mean, the details on this guy, amazing. Again, as I mentioned before, first time in the line, comes with tons of accessories and hands, so that is a really cool. And Bullseye is good as well. I mean, he's a nice modern Bullseye. You know, he's not like the other two that were very similar, just basically a straight up repaint. But this is definitely a nice modern day Bullseye to have in your collection. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend this 2-pack if you do have the chance to buy him, if Hasbro Pulse puts him back up. But yeah, definitely get this 2-pack. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.